Anaheim, where EA Sports presents the NHL exhibition game between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
I'm Jim Houston with Darryl Ray. I hope this is a barn burner.
It looks like it's setting up to be a dandy.
And here are the goaltenders for this game. Bear goes head-to-head with Hextall. Philadelphia won the draw. Intercepted, Luchin passes it. Nienema starts out. Winds up, he shoots the puck. Bear stopped him. He passes it. What a hit! Richardson passes to Lindros. It's one-on-one. Renberg passes. Solani has a breakaway. Hextall stops that. Correa passes it. Great hit by Ruchin. Lindros, short pass. It's one-on-one. LeClaire scores. The assist goes to Lindros.
Philadelphia goal scored by number 10, John LeClaire, assisted by number 88, Eric Lindros.
I don't think John worries about picking the corner.
No, I don't think so either. He's one of those guys that looks at the goalie and says, you know what? I think I can put it right through him. And he has 51 goals in 95-96, nearly double his previous career high.
On the wing. Drury over to the wing. He took the shot. Howardchuk over to the wing. He's whacked. What a hit by Drury. Offside. The Flyers win the faceoff. Intercepted, Howardchuk. Short pass. He's nailed by Drury. He picks it up. Winds up. Belted and knocked down by Desjardins. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim come in offside. Lindros to face off against Todd. Here we go again. Intercepted, Antosky. Short pass. Shot saved by Hextall. Lindros passes ahead to LeClaire. Bear stopped it. Rebound. Pass intercepted. The puck's knocked loose by Antosky. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim go offside. Here we go again. Howardchuk has a breakaway. Bear stops him. Sacco drops it. Pronger gets checked. Sacco passes. Pronger passes. Hextall stopped it. Howardchuk out of his own zone. Zubras passes. Bear stops him. Fires. Great save. He passes it ahead. Plays the puck to Karpa. Nienema nails Sacco. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim 0. The Philadelphia Flyers 1. He winds up. Hextall stops that. Howardchuk out of his own zone. Zubras passes it. Nienema shoots. He's stopped. The pass is intercepted by Podine. He winds up. Shot. Belted and knocked to the ice by Howardchuk. Bear covers up the puck. The Flyers win the faceoff. Shot. Correa run over by Kordic. Bear gets it. Solani starts out. 5:21 left in the period. Otto moves it on. Therrien shoved by Solani. He passes it. The puck's knocked loose by Ruchin. Bear made the save. Solani breaks out. Towards the net. Fires. Ruchin winds up. Shot. Solani knocked Desjardins. He passes. At center ice. Otto to Kordic. That's gotta hurt. Therrien shoots. Van Imp moves it on. Belted and knocked down by Kordic. Otto passes back. Stolen by Ruchin. Anaheim 0. The Philadelphia Flyers 1. Hextall moves it ahead. Desjardins gets hit. Has the puck on a string. Kordic passes. Otto passes. Ruchin starts out. The puck's knocked loose by Terrien. 3:33 left in the period. Shot by Ruchin. Hextall saves it. Otto out of his own zone. He passes it. Correa moves it on. Hey, these two guys are gonna scrap. Enough of that. On with the game.
Anaheim penalty to number 29, Darren Van Imp. A 5-minute major for fighting. Philadelphia penalty to number 21, Dan Kordic. A 5-minute major for fighting.
When did the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim actually come into existence in the National Hockey League?
June 15th, 1993. Jack Ferrero was their first general manager and Ron Wilson was their first coach. Bear saves it. Intercepted. Saved. Dulles gets the puck to Antoski. He passes at center ice. The Flyers will start out of their own zone. Todd shoves Lindros. Leclaire passes it. Lindros passes it. Rebound. And a great save by Bear. Philadelphia intercepts the pass. Renberg goes offside. Anaheim 0, Flyers 1. Reichel comes in and hits Prospol. He passes it to Falloon, to Coffey. Great hit! Brindamore flicks it to Svoboda. Bear passes Dulles. Short pass. Coffey with the puck. Drury hits him. Picked up by the Philadelphia Flyers. Coffey passes. Belted to the ice by Drury. Anaheim goes offside. Philadelphia won the draw. Richardson winds up. He shoots the puck. Lindros passes it. Nienema checks Todd. The Flyers come in offside. Lindros won the draw.
1 minute left in the first period.
Karpa starts out. Shot! That's gotta hurt! Lindros out of his own zone. Renberg to Coffey. Rebound! Pass intercepted. Pronger passes it. Daniel gets hit. To Sacco. Oh, he is flattened. Lindros passes. Shot by Leclaire. Bear moves it to Pronger. And that's the end of the first period. Welcome back for the second period of today's game on NHL 98. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Lindros wins the draw cleanly. He is checked. Shoots! A shot! He's stopped. Passed across by Bear. Intercepted. Renberg passes ahead. Leclaire passes back. Passed across by Jean. Moved ahead by Richardson. He is checked. Antoski passes it. Short pass to Jean. Lindros out of his own zone. To Renberg. Leclaire passes it. Shot! To Nienema. Todd hits him. He passes it ahead. Antoski to the net. He's jolted by Todd. Lindros starts out. He's whacked. Leclaire passes it. Dulles passes into the middle. Jean misses the pass. Philadelphia steals the pass. Lindros passes it. Todd to Renberg. Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna see a little tussle. That'll be enough of that. On with the game.
Philadelphia penalty to number 10, John Leclerc. A 5-minute major for fighting. Anaheim penalty to number 12, Kevin Todd. A 5-minute major for fighting.
Howard Chuck gets possession off the draw. He passes it. Desjardins passes it. Hebert pulls the puck out of the air. Howard Chuck passes it. Zubris passes it. Daniel passes ahead. Pass intercepted. He's jolted by Drury. Pass up the wing by Podine. Zubris winds up. Janssens gets the puck to Drury. Terrien, short pass. Passes it to Zubris. He passes it. Daniel steals the pass. Reichel gets hit by Desjardins. Winds up, takes the shot. Saved by Hextall. Howard Chuck to his own blue line. To Zubris. Howard Chuck passes it. Drury passes it. Saved by Hebert. Reichel out of his own zone. Belted and knocked to the ice by Podine. Offside. The Flyers win the faceoff. The puck's knocked loose by Marshall. Bellows to the blue line. He passes. Shoots! Hextall stops that. Svoboda gets hit. Marshall, short pass. Sacco gets a breakaway. Stoned by Hextall. Svoboda gets hit. Moved ahead by Coffey. It's one-on-one. Anaheim gets a breakaway. Bellows, a shot right on from point-blank range. Coffey gets hit. Shot, fine save made by Hextall. Coffey moves it into the middle. Kordic moves the puck. Rebound, and a great save by Hebert. Hextall holds on to it. Anaheim gets possession off the draw. He's stopped by Hextall. A deflection. He's nailed by Prospol. He passes. Passes to Falloon. Nienema passes. Prospol passes. Shot. Nienema to his own blue line. At center, Brind'Amour passes it. Falloon passes it. He shoots. Mironov passes to Correa. He drops it. Dropped by Ruchin. Anaheim jumps to it. Correa moves the puck. Prospol gets checked by Solani. Solani passes it. Short pass to Correa. Prospol gets shoved by Solani. He passes across. His pass to Falloon. Shoots! Shot! He's stopped. Shoots! Rebound! Dallas moves the puck. Correa passes it. Nienema passes across. Anaheim gobbles it up. Correa passes it. Ruchin to Solani. To the net. He passes it across. Stolen by Hextall. Richardson gets the puck to Brind'Amour. Mironov gets checked. We have an injured player on the ice. Looks like Mironov. Philadelphia gets possession off the draw. Drury knocked to the ice by Lindros. Lindros to Terry. He passes it ahead. 1:50 left in the period. Desjardins winds up. Oh, what a save by Hebert! The puck's knocked loose by Janssens. Reichel passes it. Lindros gets shoved by Janssens to Renberg. Deflected. Janssens one-touch pass. Passed across two lines by Reichel. Todd gets possession off the draw. Daniel moves the puck. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim 0, Flyers 1. He's flattened by Coffey. Podine drops it. Coffey took the shot. Coffey scores. Podine gets the assist.
1 minute left in the second period. Philadelphia goal scored by number 77, Paul Coffey, assisted by number 25, Sean Podine.
When it comes to offensive defensemen, there's no one better than Paul Coffey.
Yep, he has no equal. He's the NHL's all-time leading defenseman in goals, assists, and points.
Hextall passes. Desjardins passes it across. Passed across 2 lines by Terrien. Otto picks it up. Pronger gets hit. He's stopped by Hextall. Coffey passes. Daniels passes it. Hebert stops him. Kordic to Daniels. Kordic one-times it. Otto, quick pass. Kordic passes. And that's the end of the second period. Time now for the third period, and this game's been a beauty.
As it ever, the final frame should be a dandy.
Todd gets to the circle. He'll face off against Lindros. The Philadelphia Flyers win the face-off. He's belted by Richardson. Todd out of his own zone. Jump gets hit. Takes the shot. Robbed by Hextall. Karpa moves the puck at center. And Toski passes it. Pass intercepted. The puck's knocked loose by Jump. He passes it. Todd moves the puck. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim go offside. The Flyers win the face-off. He's belted by Howardchuk. Sacco passes. Desjardins starts out. He passes it. Zubris passes. Terrien shoves Sacco. Desjardins passes it to Terrien. Shoots! Daniel, one-touch pass. Desjardins passes. Howardchuk gets run over by Daniel. Daniel moves it ahead to Pronger. To the net. He's checked. Pass intercepted. Zubris starts out. He's nailed by Marshall. Oh, what a save by Hebert. A shot. That's stopped. He passes it. Bellows, long pass. He's belted by Sacco. Terrien passes. Belted and knocked down by Pronger. Marshall passes it. Long pass to Sacco. He passes it across to Pronger. Pass intercepted. Desjardins starts out. Pronger hits him. Howardchuk passes. Hebert stopped it. He passes. Odin passes it. Howardchuk flicks it to Terrien. Anaheim has a breakaway. Hextall short pass. Desjardins gets checked by Sacco.
There's an example of how you can straighten a guy up with a good clean hit.
Marshall passes at center. Bellows to the net. Howardchuk over to the wing. His pass to Podine. Across to Howardchuk. Daniel turns it over. Pronger gets the puck to Bellows. Hextall saves it. He passes it ahead. Intercepted. Bellows passes back. Pronger shoves Zubris. He passes it to Howardchuk. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim move the puck out of their own zone. Bellows passes it. Short pass to Pronger. Sacco passes. Zubris starts away. Daniel runs over Howardchuk. Pronger to the blue line. Desjardins to his own zone. He winds up, shoots! Bellows gets checked by Howardchuk. He's got a breakaway! Terrien passes. He's flattened by Sacco. Daniel passes it. Belted and knocked to the ice by Bellows. Pronger winds up, takes the shot. Hextall moves it to Terrien. Sacco shoves Howardchuk. Zubris passes it. Howardchuk flicks it. Hebert passes. Daniel passes it. Desjardins knocked to the ice by Marshall. Oh, what a save by Hextall. Great save. Moves the puck, scores.
Anaheim goal scored by number 23, Brian Bellows.
Anaheim gets a breakaway! He's stopped! Ruchin picks it up, shoots! Hextall gets it, Solani passes it, Hextall passes it. Svoboda gets hit to Renberg. He passes it across to Coffey. Hebert stopped it. Ruchin, quick pass. Ruchin passed that across 2 lines. Paul Kariya is a complete package.
Yeah, Kariya's the type of guy that has blinding speed, deceptive moves, a shot that can blister paint, and those are just 3 of the myriad of weapons that he has in his arsenal.
Ruchin over to the wing, towards the net. Niinema gets hit. He passes it up the wing to Prospol. Gives it to Richardson. Niinema passes. Solani gets hit. Passes it to Kariya. Hextall turns it over. Ruchin shoves Niinema.
1 minute left in the 3rd period.
At center ice. Solani passes. Kariya passes it back. Hextall stops it. He passes it. He's jolted by Ruchin. Richardson passes it. High pass to Grindamur. Niinema passes. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Solani hits him. Niinema moves it ahead. Time runs out. This one is over. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim are downed by the Philadelphia Flyers.